What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Millsy from Hometown Commander, back for another episode of Hometown Opens. Today is Friday, April 29th, release day for Streets of New Capenna. I stopped by one of my local shops on the way home, picked up a bundle and a couple collector boosters, and I thought it would be fun to open these up. Unfortunately, Mikey is not with me for this episode, but very soon we'll be getting our set box in, as well as a couple more bundles to open, so he will be there for that. In as well, we do have a contest going on right now for when we open up those bundles. We'll announce it a little bit after, for 2 set boosters of Streets of New Capenna and the bundle promo, which I'll show off on this video. All you have to do is come over to our Discord, make your own version of a card called Tommy Gun. Really enjoy being creative and come up with what that card would do, how much it would cost, and what the effect would be. And we're going to put everybody who enters into a random number generator and pick a winner. And we're going to ship those out to them. Like I said, 2 set boosters and the bundle promo from one of our bundles we're going to open up. But this one is all for me. We're going to enjoy this. I have to admit, I do like this new pull tab opening style for the bundles. We have our art right here with a little bit of all of the families. Guys, put down in the comments below what your favorite family is from Streets of New Capenna. I have been bouncing very hard back and forth between the Cabaret and the Riveteers. It's tough not to love both of them. Both of them have a lot of things that I enjoy. We got our pop-out things. We got 2 dividers this time, one of Obnixilis and one of that pretty forest art. I'm definitely going to be using these for different things. So there you go. We also got some punch-out counters, different things. So I do appreciate that. We'll pull out our stuff here. Our dice this time around, ooh, pretty purple. I do like that. I'm happy to be getting 2 dice this time so that I can keep them in my dice bag for people to use when they play Commander with us. And then we got our bundle box. For those of you new starting out that buy the bundles, these are great. These do hold a full Commander deck sleeved, single sleeved. So I do like using those. It can be a really great way to have a deck box for fairly cheap. We have our 2 land packs. I'm not gonna open up the non-foil ones, but I will open up the foil ones so we can take a look at our bundle promo. It is Mysterious Limousine. I do like that our vehicles came back. We got some really great vehicles this time around. We got this one and then the one that taps and removes cards from the opponent's graveyards and it gets bigger. Those are both really cool. And these are just all of our foil lands. I believe we do get 2 of each in foil. You can see they're a little bendy. Not as bad as when we opened our Kamigawa set boosters. So a bundle. So I'm glad that they're a little bit less. Here we got some just quick cards on how to play the game, which is cool. I do appreciate that, especially for newer players. And we have our 8 set boosters. Again, remember, bundles come with set boosters now, and we get 8 of them. So we're hoping for lots of good stuff. I know I've seen online that our pull rates for list cards have been really good, so I hope we get something good. We start off with an art card and one of our full art lands. Really excited about that. And unfortunately, just like Kamigawa, they're going to be 1 in every few packs. So I'm glad we start off with 1. Here we are. We got our special frame here. So there's 2 different foils you can get this in. You can get it in their standard foil, which is just going to be foil across the whole card, or the gilded foil, which is going to appear around the frame. So hopefully we get one here. Shattered Seraph. Oh, there he is. Agnes, the Dragon's Lash. I am in the middle of finishing up my brew for Agnes right now. This is a guy that I'm very excited to try out. Oh, and there we go. Zeotora, the Incinerator, our Riveteers demon family head. What a great card right here. I'm really glad to try that we got this, of course, that I can try it out in a bunch of different lists, but super excited about that. And then Errant Street Artist, we have a foil Make Disappear, and our ad card. Well, guys, 1 pack in, and I'm already really excited. Zeotora is definitely one of those cards that I was looking for from the set. Now, if we can just go ahead and get a Jetmir, we'll be raring to go in this bundle. Another art card, that is Prosperous Partnership. I'm going to do my best to guess. Unfortunately, I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Starling Butler, interesting card there. Broker's Charm in the pretty frame, love seeing that. Getaway car, there's another vehicle, not the one I was talking about earlier though. Cutthroat Contender. And there we go. We have the treasure token for the brokers. I do like that there's a separate treasure token for every family. I do think that's really cool. And it just gives you some flavor for using your treasure tokens. And it also was very helpful for pre-release where you got one in every kit, since so many cards in this set make treasure tokens. Not sure on this one. That is Mage's Attendant. And we got, ooh, pretty full art Mountain. I think that's my favorite of the two in the set as far as the mountain arts go. Bouncer's Beatdown. Very much enjoyed that one, both in limited and at pre-release. Got Stimulus Package. This looks like a really fun card for those treasure strategies in Commander. We got Waterfront District. I love this art frame. I am very torn between getting our new Triumphs in this frame or the full art. But there you go, Waterfront District. Ooh, Maestro's Charm in the pretty alternate frame. I think this one might still be going for some money. We got Parnes, the Subtle Brush. This is from the Commander set. Love seeing that we're able to get these in set boosters to more of a rate. Now, this is not the set Commander card. This is not the Commander that's in the set booster exclusive Commander cards. This is from the actual deck. And I do enjoy seeing them here. We have Corpse Explosion. Ooh, fun rare there. And we got a foil Rocco, Cabaret Caterer. Interesting card. I know a lot of people are excited to brew around this as a way to make a non-legendary creature your commander and go search them out. I know that's Elspeth, but I'm not sure on the name. Daring Escape. Foil land there. Another Waterfront District. Interesting. I love the frame on these. We got Quesa, Augur of Agony. Seems like a really interesting commander. I'm sure someone can find a way to use this. Cemetery Tampering, interesting rare. And we've got Take to the Streets. And our pretty cat token. Do love the Ginny Faye making cats and dogs. Very interesting card. Not sure on that one. We've got Venom Connoisseur. And there we go. We got the other mountain art. This one in foil. What a pretty land. Just like with Kamigawa, I will be collecting the lands to enjoy them, use them in my commander decks and that kind of thing so we can protect it. There we go. We got the pretty frame for Rocco, Cabaret Caterer. We got Tramway Station, our red-black land this time, and Arcane Bombardment. This is an interesting enchantment. I'm kind of excited to try this out in some of our spells lists, see if we can do a lot of good things with them. I think of course, the high end off of Bombardment would be getting to cast an extra turn spell or Jessica's Will or something like that from your graveyard for free. So I'm excited to see what that can do. And we have a foil Crew Captain and another cat token. Look at that. I have to say, I do really enjoy this this frame, whether it's on rares or not. Not sure on that one. That is Rumor Gatherer. But I do really like the frame. I think it makes them look really cool, especially when we get to look at our some of our more important characters like Zeotora and that. Civil Servant did a really good job for me in pre-release as well as in draft. Definitely a huge card. We have another Rocco. Got a Tramway Station. Cormella, Glamour Thief. Looks like a really interesting card for those Grixis spells strategies. And we have Obscura Interceptor. Really interesting rare. I kind of like that it's kind of a counterspell of sorts on a body. I'm sure that'll be interesting for people to use. And we immediately followed up with a regular version. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that very often, but I don't mind getting the second copy. And we have another treasure token there. So far, guys, I think our bundle looks pretty good. I mean, Zeotora, I know, is going for some money in that special frame. So I will most certainly take it. Next up, I don't know that one. Oh, that's Giada. I think I'm so used to seeing that showcase frame online that I'm not used to it. But there we are, Giada, Font of Hope. A pretty island. So excited to try to collect some of the lands for some of the different decks that I'm trying. There we go, Cabaret Charm. Love the art on that one. Glamorous Outlaw. A rare Professional Facebreaker. Definitely excited about this card. I've been milling around with Prosper for a long time, and I think this card is going to be a MVP in that deck. We have a foil Civil Servant and a Spirit token. Well, guys, 7 packs in. And no list cards. Very interesting. And unfortunately, I think we're going to go with the 8th. Get none either. There we go. We got Rafine's Tower there, or Spar's headquarters, sorry. The beautiful hotel room, style thing. I love that. That's art like that one for Spar's headquarters is what makes me want to get the other frames instead of the full arts. But we'll see how the price ends up on them. Mage's Attendant, got Masked Bandits. Definitely did a lot of good for me at pre-release. Definitely love the raccoons here getting their ways on the cards. We have Hostile Takeover as our rare. Interesting little rare there in the Grixis colors. Got Dig Up the Body, and then a Citizen Token. So unfortunately, no list cards this time around for our set boosters, but that's okay. We're gonna move into our 2 collector's boosters for Streets of New Capenna. I am not 100% sure I remember the order on how things come for these. So we're just gonna go as we go. I know we're gonna have a bunch of foil commons and uncommons here to start. We got Rafine's Guidance. Murder, love seeing Murder get another print. I really like the idea of an offer you can't refuse, either to counter a really important spell or even counter your own spell and get 2 treasures. We've got a pretty full art swamp. Now every collector booster is gonna come with a full art land, so we get a swamp here in foil. This one is very tough to see. I don't know if you can see that with the foiling, but it is definitely pretty. Doesn't beat the Kamigawa swamps to me, but definitely still looks really good. We have a Glamorous Outlaw, a Maestro's Charm, and our first, we got one more Broker's Charm in the foil. That is definitely really pretty. Our first rare, Professional Facebreaker there in the foil. Next, we have a extended art commander card. This is Master of Ceremonies from the Cabaretti deck. This one looks kind of interesting for those token strategies. Next up, we have Undercover Operative. Coming in as a copy, we get another Shapeshifter. Oh, and there we go, a full art Xander's Lounge. What a pretty card. I managed to pull the regular one of these in my Riveteers pre-release kit, but man, I do love the look of those. So there we go, a full art Xander's Lounge. And our last is a foil. Actually, that is a gilded foil Broker's Ascendancy. Wow, that is pretty. It's gonna be tough to see on camera, and if you don't pull any of these yourself, you're gonna see it, but you're not gonna feel it. It is actually embossed. I think that makes it look really cool that you do get that embossed gold frame on the outside. But there we go, a Broker's Ascendancy. One of my favorite of the new cards. I think it just is going to support so many strategies in Commander, whether it's your +1/+1 decks or your Super Friends strategy. So that is really cool. And we'll get into our last pack here, last collector's booster of Streets of New Capenna. We got Whack there. Oof, pretty plains. I think I'm more partial to the other one just because it reminds me so much of BioShock, a game that I've loved to play so much over time. But that is pretty, kind of the Grand Central Station there. Corpse Appraiser, Masked Bandits. We got Skybridge Towers. There we go. We got the dual land there. Scheming Fence in foil. Ooh, Smuggler's Buggy. Interesting. So that is our commander card. I don't remember which one this was out of, but a cool artifact. Comes in, what does combat damage to a player. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. If you do, return it to your hand. So Hideaway off the top, look for a card, slam this down, and try to get it in to cast it for free. Seems like an interesting card. Next up, we have a Gala Greeters Extended Art. This is our buy a box promo in the full art and borderless frames, but here we get it in the extended art. This one looks very much off-center, which is kind of interesting. You can kind of tell over here that it's definitely off-center, which is a little interesting there. And we pull a Spara's Headquarters. This is the frame that I was talking about for our Tri-Lands. It's just tough, you know, the full art frames are pretty and they match the Triomes that I already have, but I do love the art on these Headquarters frames here. They are pretty. And I don't know, it's gonna be a tough decision. Now I have one of each, so I guess I have to make the call. And then our last card, Ginny Faye, Jetmir's second. This one is just a regular foil. So I wanna see if we can see it on camera. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're, you know, here where the gold it is definitely not embossed, but here it is. And I'll be honest, the thickness isn't too bad. I want to see if I can put these two in a sleeve to see if I can tell the difference. You know, people were worried that maybe the embossing would change its weight in the sleeve, but I have to say, I don't think it does. I think it feels pretty much the same. So I don't think you have to worry about that. It's not going to be too thick for a sleeve or for a tournament play or anything like that. Not that us Commander players particularly care about that. But Ginny Fey, excited to use Ginny Fey in my Jetmir list. Jetmir is a commander that I'm very excited to make work, and I think Ginny Fey just makes my strategy even better. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching our first Streets of New Capenna opening here on Hometown Commander. Like I said, next time when we get together, we're going to have a set booster box and 2 bundles that Mikey and I are going to open together. Like I said, that will be when we give away the 2 set boosters and 1 copy of Mysterious Limousine. All you have to do, like I said, is come over to the Discord, tell us what you would make for a card called Tommy Gun. Have fun, make it how you want it. We will pick our, we'll read off our favorites whenever we announce the contest, and then we will announce the contest. Whoever it is, will ship you those 2 packs and that card anywhere on the world for you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys next time.